Conor and Nate Diaz. Deuce. Dose. Anywho, I predict that Conor has a chance of winning, perhaps, if he goes the distance. Which I would imagine he prepared for that. No, wouldn't you agree? I would imagine if I lost the way he lost last time.
I'm pretty sure they've both been preparing pretty hard.
I would imagine that he prepared for this. I mean, if he goes 5 rounds, there's no way on God's green earth he's knocking fucking Nate Diaz out. It's never happened, so it's not going to happen today. But if he goes the distance, which we all know that Nate Diaz has extreme stamina, he's a triathlete, so that's a hard nut to crack. But if he can hang in there, I think that he'll win the 5th. I mean, I think he'll get the decision. I mean, I'd still give 2 rounds to Nate, though. I mean, I think it'd be a 3-2 round.
Yeah, I would say so.
I think we're going to split this. He'll get
at least 2 rounds, 3 rounds.
No, Nate will definitely win 2 rounds. If not, I mean, the bottom line is if Conor can keep up the pace like he did the first round with Nate, he's got the fight completely. But that's what Nate does. Nate lets you wear yourself out because he can take a fucking beating, and then he starts to give a beating. And eventually people tap out like you've seen Conor McGregor tap out, the unbeatable Conor McGregor. Like I said last time in my prediction.
I know, right?
I did say that. But this time I think that Conor has a chance, seeing that he's prepared. He's been carrying the weight of 170 for quite some time now. I think it's been 6 months he's been carrying that weight. Conor took a big jump too. I think people forget that. Like oh, Conor. People jump on the fucking bandwagon really quick, but they're forgetting that Conor put on 30 fucking pounds. And that's a dramatic change in weight, appetite, everything. You know, everything this dude was doing was completely different from what he was doing prior to that. And I think that he just underestimated the chin on Nate Diaz, which I don't know how he could do that. Knowing, I mean, as a UFC fighter, I don't know how he could know his history, but whatever. Conor has a chance this time. I think he'll win in decision. If not, he won't make it past the 2nd round again. So either he's going to do extremely well the first 2 rounds and get past the first. If he can get past the first 2 rounds, the odds are he can make it to the 5th, depending on how his stamina is in the 2nd round, toward the end of the 2nd round, beginning of the 3rd round. But if he can make it past the 2nd round and hang in there with Diaz, all he's got to do is really just hang in there and win 1 more round. If he wins the first 2 rounds, boom, he's good. He could lose the 3rd and 4th round. And all he's got to do is pick up the slack. So if I were Conor, I'd give him a fucking beat and secure in the first 2 rounds and make sure I did. Even the next 2 rounds, the 3 and 4, I'd take a little beat and I'd try to give one. Obviously, I'd try to win it, but if I couldn't, I'd keep that. I would reserve my energy for the 5th round, just to try to take it to decision, because I don't see him knocking out Nate Diaz. I just don't. I don't see it.
You know, I was actually looking at the stats, and at 170, Conor's got better stats than Nate does.
Not at 170, no, he does not.
Well, that's what it said. I was looking at it.
No, Conor never fought at 170 in his life. Besides Nate Diaz, you look at his bantamweight, fucking whatever. He's 145. Those are his stats from 145. But it doesn't matter. Those are all. I mean, even Nate Diaz is all his stats. He's fighting at 145, 155, 170. Those are all combined. Okay. That's not just for one weight class. Those are all their fights combined. Okay. So when you're looking at Nate Diaz, what was he, 20 and 10? Yeah, he was 20.
that was the record thing that I was talking to you about. 20-10-0, yeah, and then McGregor was 19-3-0.
Yeah, okay, so 19-3. She's got 19 wins, 3 losses, and then fucking Nate Diaz has 20 wins, 10 losses. But also Nate Diaz has, you know,
even
a lot more fights than he does.
Yeah.
Not a significant amount though.
I think that Nate Diaz had greater submission.
Well, that's his thing. That's what he does.
McGregor didn't have any.
McGregor's not a fucking ground guy.
No,
he's better off standing up with him.
Yeah.
I would never go to the ground with Nate Diaz.
Diaz is definitely
fucking shoot him in the chest.
Grappling. I would definitely.
He's a black belt jiu-jitsu.
It's a wrap if that happens.
Well, I don't know. I don't know this time because Conor's been training with some of the top people.
I'm sure Conor's been focusing on that, knowing that Nate.
Do you know what I think though? I think Conor's a way better well-rounded fighter than Nate Diaz is. I think he's a better well-rounded fighter. I think his only flaw, which everybody has a flaw, is the ground game, which is the most important because 99% of fights get taken to the ground anyway. But the point is that if he could master the ground like he mastered his feet, it's over. If you look at the first fight, he was fucking pinning him every time. He's beating the shit out of fucking Nate Diaz. It's just like I said, Nate Diaz has a chin that's undeniable. You can't deny that guy's chin, man.
So then, in this match, MMA,
UFC,
whatever. Sorry, didn't mean that. Who do you think is going to win this?
Conor.
You think Conor's got
I
this?
do this time. The same way I said that Nate was going to win. I don't think he's going to knock him
Do you
out.
think Conor's got this because he's going to truly win it, or do you think it's going to be more of like
No, he's going to truly win it. I think that Conor's fucking worked very, very hard for this. I think he's got something to prove, and I think that Nate Diaz, I really don't think on Conor's, I just, I don't know. I just think that Nate Diaz is too slow. I always thought that Nate Diaz was too slow for Conor. It's just that Nate Diaz knows how to pace himself. Conor went into that last fight thinking that he was just going to fucking treat Nate Diaz like he treated everybody else, and that is not the case. And don't get it confused.
Yeah, he went in.
There's going to be a third fight, and in the third fight, Nate Diaz is probably going to win again. But right now, he's going to lose because, first of all, he has to win. Conor has to win. I mean, that's what a rivalry is. A rivalry is. It's I win, you win. Who wins the third? That's the greatest fight. I just feel it. I just feel that's what's going to happen.
Well, that's why, I mean, as far as best of three, I think as far as marketing and how we were talking about it before, I think they'll have Conor win this one.
I don't think that.
Down to it.
But I don't think that Nate Diaz is not like. I think Diaz is the greatest fighter that ever stepped in the ring. The Diaz brothers. I love
best
those,
of three, definitely Diaz.
Those dudes are serious fucking people. They're good people. They're good-hearted people. You know.
Yeah.
I just see
so
that.
if Conor McGregor has this one today, then it'll be 1-1, and then they'll have to do a third one.
Yeah, it'll be 1-1. Conor will win this one, hopefully. I mean, not that I want Nate to lose. I don't want Nate to lose. I want Nate to lose for the sake of a rivalry.
Yes.
I can't say that fucking word. Jesus Christ. The car accident really fucked me up. But no, I just for the sake of a third fight, I would obviously the world wants to see that. Anybody, I don't even care if you're a Nate Diaz fan. If you're a Nate Diaz fan, you want to see him lose tonight. I mean, why not? It's not going to change how I feel about him. Fuck it, you win some, you lose some. I'm not going to say, oh, he's terrible. He got lucky. No, he didn't get lucky. Fuck Conor.
I just want to see a good match because honestly, I'm going to say that first one wasn't that. I mean, it wasn't really much of a match.
I thought it was. I thought it was a great fight.
I think it could have been better, a lot better.
Everything could be better, but you know what? I think that it was a great fight.
Conor got out. Really go at it.
Conor got out. That's he just lost the fight. Nate paced. Nate was a. Here's the thing: that Nate's a veteran. Nate is a veteran, dude. He understood. He understood what was going on. Conor got discouraged when he kept punching this dude's fucking head in and nothing was happening. He's laughing in his face, saying, "That's all you got to do." So I think that his ego got hurt because he's so used to hitting people and they hit the ground. That wasn't the case here. The case, fade in, fade out. The case wasn't that. The case was that Conor was swinging with all he got and Nate was pushing forward. So my predictions are
he should have definitely.
Conor it's going to be either Conor in decision or Conor will lose in the late second or early third round. The first minute of the third round. Last minute of the second round or first minute of the third round, Conor will lose. If he makes it past it, he won.
I give it the third round, somewhere before like halfway of the third round, definitely.
But I'm 90% sure that Conor's gonna win in decision.
You think so?
I could be wrong.
Could be, yeah. I honestly, I don't know.
I hope I'm not wrong.
I
just know Conor's going to come in a different man. People are going to see a different man tonight. Conor is not a bitch, bro. Conor fucked up. He made a mistake, a rookie mistake. That's what he did. He made a rookie mistake.
But you know what? From that mistake, hoping to learn from it, he's had plenty of time.
I've made mistakes like that. Not physically, you know. I made rookie mistakes, whether it was in business moves or whatever. Everybody does it. But now I don't make those mistakes because I'm very witty and fucking intelligent. I comprehend. Yeah, I understand when I do something wrong, I just don't do it again. Well, it depends on what it is, really. But I mean, it took me 31 years to learn certain things. But in retrospect, you know what I mean? I think that Conor's coming in a different man, different fighter, different whole strategy. He's prepared for this man in particular. As to before, he didn't prepare for anybody. He just thought he can come in and beat anybody because that's the fucking thought he had. You know, ask, believe, receive. He's into that shit. You know, the laws of attraction. He's really into that. If you believe it enough, then you shall have it, which is true to a degree. But if the other man is feeling the same way you feel, then you have a problem because only one person's fucking law of attraction can become true. You know, they both can't. So. I guess that's what it boils down to. Conor McGregor decision or Nate Diaz in the late second or early third. First minute of the third, last minute of the second.
Yeah, I would say definitely Conor in decision because they never root
the Diaz brothers never win a decision.
They just doesn't work out too well for them.
No.
And otherwise, if not, then I think
even if fucking Nate wins, and it goes, I think Nate will lose. How's that sound? Because I witnessed it.
They want that best of.
No, I've seen it happen in fucking Nick so many times. I think no matter what, Even if Nate Diaz beats the fuck out of Conor and it goes to decision, he's gonna lose. Fucking.
This is a pretty big UFC fight, actually. It's like that
it's the biggest
other
in
one.
history.
What was the other one you mentioned? Mayweather and
Pacquiao sucked.
Pacquiao, yeah.
Fucking trash.
That was a pretty big fight, though. I think this one is right up there.
Well, that's our predictions.
Yeah.
Go on to eastcoastloyalty.com.
Check us out.
Yeah, man. www.eastcoastloyalty.com, www.stamployal.com, www.getsocialweare.com, Facebook.com/East Coast Loyalty, Facebook.com/GetSocialWeAre. No, Facebook.com/Stamp Loyal.
Go UFC too.
Then you got Twitter.com/Stamp Loyal, Twitter.com/GetSocialWeAre. Then you got Twitter.com/East Coast Loyal.
Yes.
Instagram.com/East Coast Loyal _LLC. And we have Pinterest and all that shit. You can just find us, man. That's what we do. Mobile marketing, text message marketing. We do social media management, online reputation monitoring. That's what we do. Besides predict fucking fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck.
Listen, I like Diaz too, okay? Diaz and McGregor. I love both. Gotta love.
I hate that it's fading in like that.
I know.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.